Greetings. In his February 10th article in the Gardner Iron series, my cohort Scott J. Graves spoke eloquently regarding the insidious nature of information control in our time. It surprises Americans just how easy it is. After all, a lot of what we hear and read we'd rather toss out with the evening trash. Perhaps it's outrageous. Perhaps it's all lies. Perhaps it's information over our heads. Perhaps we don't want to hear the truth. Perhaps our leaders don't want you to know the truth. Enwrapped in the debate over exactly what is going on with our information is the not so small issue of privatization. We may not like it, but Facebook can do just about whatever it wants on Facebook's platform. The United States is a capitalist nation. We, especially the rich half of we, love our private property. Private property can be a force for good when balanced with a commitment to community. It is, after all, what makes the concept of democratic capitalism, a la John Stuart Mill, the more successful model over Marx's. It's not Facebook's fault we're here. And yet, we all know that Facebook, Apple, Google, et al. Wield way too much power over an increasingly privatized world of information control. Factor in the consolidation, rather the hollowing out, the disempowerment of local and regional journalism. While that was going on, folks like Roger Ailes were perfectly happy to convince your neighbor that their propaganda was really the news. In 1987, the heyday of deregulation that was supposed to deliver us so much freedom, we ended the fairness doctrine, that relic of the era of the business plot, of red scares, and of blacklisting. You can see how this debate is necessary, but so very easily taken down a rabbit hole of issues on top of issues. Or down a flushing toilet is more like it. What makes this possible? At its foundation is a population who has not been encouraged to flex that intellectual muscle that helps determine news from opinion, truth from lies, and the moment of asking more questions to get answers that lead to more questions. Undereducate someone, under-resource that same person, get them good and angry at the others before unleashing their energy on, why don't we try for the Capitol building? Enough is enough. If we don't support education at the grassroots level, journalism at the grassroots level, then we'll continue to think news comes from a social media platform, complain when said platform fails at the task, then flock to the next platform regardless of whether it's news, truth, or lies. It's time to reinstate the fairness doctrine, and it's time to get smart, each and every one of us. It's also time to consider new financial models in journalism and properly placing professional journalism, not propaganda, into its proper place in society. Thanks for listening.